don't slip into your old patterns just because you have started to think small again. This is the main idea, this is the main thought that I want to remind again you for today's video. So I think that every single person who just starts their manifestation on a specific thing, after a specific time they can like get doubts about their old patterns that they try to overcome, starting to come back, and they see this and they are like, why, what is going on? I thought that everything would be much easier, or maybe this whole thing just doesn't make any sense because I thought that I would just manifest all of this and it would be much easier, but old patterns come back and the unfamiliar future that you want to manifest feels further away than the current reality that you have right now with your old patterns. So because of this, you fall into the negative thoughts, and so many times so many people can just give up on what they are trying to manifest or what kind of life they want to have in their life, and this sets them back like 10 steps back, and people just can't come back to what they have started with and just completely like give up on their manifestation. But I want to remind you that your mind is lying to you. Your mind is literally lying to you, and it's not true. Thinking small is just a way of your brain just protecting. When your brain sees that you want to change, it wants to protect you, it wants to keep you safe. That's why it just keeps you in these old patterns. It reminds you of your old beliefs, of what could be, like what could be if you just manifested this thing. And you can even think that how is this like even possible? Like part of thinking small is you can think, how even is this possible? Like how can I just suddenly like manifest this, because my current reality doesn't even look like that. But it is not true, because you have to keep reminding yourself, like you can't shrink yourself, you can't limit yourself. For example, if you are somebody who has a routine that repeats every single day, and they see the same people, they work at the same place, they watch the same shows, they watch like the same routine, it's much easier for you to be stuck in that small thinking, small way of thinking, that there is no way that these things that I dream of can happen. But I want to remind you that your mind is literally lying to you in that moment. It's literally sabotaging you because it wants to keep you safe. This is what also happened to me for so many times. When I wanted to have a specific job, when I wanted to have a specific opportunity, I would just think, how is this even possible? And I would just panic. Like at first I would get inspired, like for many people it happens, like you get inspired, you see many pictures, you see success stories, and then you are like, yes, I'm finally getting that all of this is true, it works, so I can get started like on my journey. But after a few days, that's when it starts, that's when like life tests you. You forget about all the excitement, all the motivation you had when you first get inspired to manifest this dream, this opportunity, and your negative thoughts, they just come up. They just come up, and you are thinking, maybe this isn't even true. Maybe I was just out of reality. This is not even realistic at all. Like, how is this even supposed to happen? And your mind starts to keeping you small, and you start thinking like, how is this even possible? How is this reality even possible for me? This is the test. This is the ultimate test. And if you keep your belief in the thing that you want to manifest, no matter what the outside circumstances tell you, no matter what your mind, like your mind tells you, how it tries to sabotage you, if you have, like, if you just keep on thinking about it and keeping that vision, no matter how small or how limited you start to think, it won't matter. What are practical things you can do when you are starting to think small again? Set yourself some affirmations. set yourself some reminders. So first, what you can do is set a specific affirmation. I know that I am limitless. I have seen so many successful stories. I know that this law works for other people, then it would work for me. And you just keep reminding yourself this when you are thinking limited, when you are thinking that no way this is possible, and you are starting like to sabotage yourself, just remind yourself of these things. Remind yourself and keep repeating this affirmation on and on throughout the day. This would help extremely. Next thing you can do is also connected to this, but you can just put it on your wall, like put a specific affirmation about believing that there are no limits for you. And just when you are walking like at your home, in your room, or if you are at your job, you can just put this note on your computer. Keep looking on that note, keep looking on just that one specific note. For example, it can say, there are no limits, there are no limits, there are no limits. And you can just repeat yourself, remind yourself. This will help you tremendously. This will give you such a boost of belief, and eventually your mind will calm down. And the next thing you can also do is listen to other people constantly. I am somebody who has been like watching manifestation content for years, who loves it. And even though I know so much stuff about it, I like to like keep myself in tune with it, because it's so important to listen to the energy of the people, to the teachers, to the people who have experienced so many good results from it. So you can just walk around and listen like a podcast. Like, for example, you are cleaning or doing a specific job that doesn't require thinking and it's automatic, and you can just listen to a specific podcast, to a teacher that you trust, to a success story, a book, an audio book about law of attraction, about law of assumption, doesn't matter. And when you keep listening to this, you are proving your mind that is limited, that tries to keep you safe, that no, I see that this is possible. I see that this is possible. So these are the things that help me to stay tuned with my beliefs, with keeping me in track when I see that I'm getting limited again. So the premise of this video is keep reminding yourself is do not fall into your old patterns, into your old beliefs, just because your mind starts to attack you with these negative thoughts, just because your mind is shrinking and you are thinking small ideas, small thoughts, thoughts that are keeping you safe, and you are just kept in this bubble for a specific time and you just can't get out of it. You start to think in black and white, but it's okay, it's just a part of the process. And it would be boring if it was just perfect. Your mind would try to attack you with negative thoughts for protecting you. You can be scared, and there are so many things that can scare you. That's why the people who keep their belief and work on their dream, on their goals, that's the people who are winning. Because the moment that you go through that black, like that black space, like I don't know how to describe it, like a dark room, for example, like you go through it with belief that there is a light, then universe will definitely reward your beliefs. You will see so much magic because you just kept your belief, you have worked for it. Thank you so much for watching this. Comment down below your own thoughts, your own ideas about this. I really enjoyed making this because I know that there are so many times that people just need this encouragement, because I needed that too, and I sometimes needed too. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content, and check out my other content. Thank you so much. Bye.